Alright guys, this is part 2 of Grand Theft Auto 5. Self-calibration. My own self-calibration. But this time we're doing it in the early morning, daytime. And we're going to go ahead and explore some of the architecture in the game. Remember, it's still the same presets that I did. Let me show you to you one more time. There they are. Just ignore the standard. Standard I only use as a reference to do my own customized version. Backlight, it's 80. Remember, I turned the brightness control off. I don't need that. Backlight, it's 80, so you can get that more vividness of light come through your TV screen. Brightness, I'll leave it 45. The reason I leave brightness at 45 because I already have contrast to 53. There's no reason for me to bleed in the brightness on top of the contrast. It's going to look ugly. Color, I'll leave it at 73 because I want those colors to pop out, to be more vibrant. Sharpness, I'll leave it at 43. And then here, I always keep the cool because I like that cool, vivid tone of the temperature. Yes, you can use the computer one. Yes, you can use the normal one. But I personally don't like the normal one because it looks more yellow bleak. I don't like it. I prefer it cool. Judder, I keep it at 5. You don't want to go any more than that. You want to balance it to 5. Clear action, I turn that off. I don't need that. It just slows down my game. Game low latency, you can leave it on. I personally leave it off because sometimes my audio is having a delay, like between my receiver and the television. And then gamma, it's 2.4 because you want to leave it at 2.4 because you leave it at 2.0, then the picture will be too bright and you don't want that. All right, so those are the settings. Those are the calibration settings that I have. Okay. And I believe one more thing I got to show you before we do anything else is the color calibration. This is my color tuner that I have. The hue, everything's at 5. From green, blue, cyan, magenta, yellow, all of these are at 5. Hue, it's all 5. Saturation, it's all 5. Brightness is down to -5 because I don't want the colors to bleed out of my brightness. And gain, it's at 3. But I could, you know what? I can leave them at 5 if I want to, honestly, to get the colors to pop out a little bit more. Okay? Give a little bit more of gain to my colors. Alright, so we'll exit that. Okay, so let's explore. It's daylight now. And clearly you can see the benefit of having a self-calibrated television set instead of you using your pre-equipped presets they came in with a television set. Oh, what happened? I got hit. The reason I say that is because only you can tell what type of content you're watching. Nobody else can know it for you better than your eyes. Your eyes know exactly how much of brightness do you need, how much of sharpness do you need. So, but you got to know, you have to have a little bit of knowledge before you can calibrate your TV. You know what I mean? Not many people have that much of a knowledge of, okay, how much of brightness do I need? How much of contrast do I need? How much of gamma do I need to put? It has to be balanced accordingly, but it has to be calibrated for specific type of content that you're watching, okay? If I was to use this on, let's say, the order 1316, or was it six, whatever, the order 1600s or whatever, or 1860, whatever, 1860 or something, that game from PlayStation 4, it wouldn't look that good because that game, it's set in such a Victorian London era. It's too much grain on it, too much darkness in it, and you have to use a different sets of calibration for that game because every game looks different. Like every movie looks different. If you watch Godfather and then you watch Star Wars, both movies will look different based on how you calibrate it. So each movie has to be calibrated according to that movie, the way it was made, you know. I mean, I don't have time to go into, only have 10 minutes. The reason I'm talking too fast is because I don't have time to explain all of this to you guys in detail in 10 minutes. And even if I did, honestly, I would bore you to death with all the technical jogger. You know, it's better if you guys learn about it and research it, you know what I mean? All right, let's go for a ride a little bit, and let's go up. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn this off, man. There you go. Let's go up to the hills. And clearly you can see like why picture looks better. And the main reason why it looks better is because I have calibrated this game. And no, it's not a PC. I'm not running a PC on it. This is just a good calibrated television set for this game. And that's why it looks so good. That's the reason. And you guys can use these same presets on your TV. It doesn't matter which model it is. Every TV has the basics, which is contrast, sharpness, gamma, saturation, color, temperature. All of these elements are the same in every TV. You know, except some TVs, they have some extra features like quantum dot and colors and some other filters that comes with it. You know, that's totally separate thing. But the basics are the same. The contrast, the color, the brightness, the sharpness, the color temperature, color tuner, how much of red you need to put on there, how much of a yellow, how much of green and blue, magenta, all of these things, you know. And that's what you're supposed to do with the game. You're supposed to calibrate it perfectly. And you don't want to over calibrate your game with too much contrast or too much backlight, because then your eyes gonna hurt, man. You're gonna damage your eyes by doing that. So when you watch my original Grand Theft Auto 5 video, that's how I achieved this. I didn't achieve this by some sort of a magic. It's by calibration. But you got to know how to calibrate, man. You know, that's the trick. To anything, it's calibration.